Welcome to another edition of LRMania Reviews, and tonight I'm here to review the August 8th, 2017 edition of Smackdown. And this show will take place in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, just like Raw did last night. Show opens up with John Cena coming out. I forgot to mention last night in my review because I stopped watching the show after the show ended. I never watched 205 Live. What had happened was Baron Corbin attacked John Cena after the show last week. Or he actually first attacked Nakamura while he was celebrating. He laid him out. Then Cena made the save and they had a brawl. And then Cena ended up putting Baron Corbin through the announce table. So it looks like it's Cena and Baron Corbin at SummerSlam. So when Cena talks, the promo sucks at first. He's just trying to do comedy. He talked about the match last week. And then Baron Corbin with his new music interrupts him. And his music, it sounds at first I don't know, some kind of metal band, generic metal band, whatever. He talks about wanting to face Cena. And the big thing that happened in this promo is, when Cena starts to insult Corbin, what he does is he calls him a skinny fat dumpster fire because of the sign that someone had in the front row that said Baron Corbin is a dumpster fire. And then the fans later would start chanting dumpster fire loud, and Daniel Bryan came out and after that, and he officially made a match with Baron Corbin and John Cena at SummerSlam. So it's not anything to look forward to for me, in my opinion. I think Corbin's a terrible worker. I bet this dumpster fire thing is going to stick. That's going to be the new big chant. No! God damn it! No! Fuck! God damn it! No! Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal tonight. Also worth noting, Daniel Bryan was massively over in the segment. Fans were going nuts for him. And also, Nakamura was over. The fans chanted for him. And the fans also chanted for Jinder, since Jinder is from Canada. I bet they don't even acknowledge that at all, but he is actually from Canada. So, the show comes back on. They have a tag team match. You have the Usos. They come out with this new theme song. So they're, along with Baron Corbin, they also have new theme music, and their opponents are going to be two Canadians, Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger's over here. He's from Niagara Falls. That's not too far. That's actually very close to Toronto. And Sami Zayn, obviously, very over. But since they're in Canada, I wonder how this is going to end. Probably with the heels winning. Usos won. They made Ty Dillinger tap out in his own hometown of Canada. I know the Usos have to win. They're having a tag team match at SummerSlam, but I wish Dillinger and Zayn could have been in a better position. And Ty Dillinger, I saw an interview with him earlier today. He seems like a really nice guy. It's just they've done nothing with him. I'm afraid he's just going to be an enhancement talent his whole career. So after the match, the Usos get on the mic, and then the Big E interrupts them when the New Day's music hits. But just Big E walks out. He's wearing all red. New Day's also all wearing all red. And then Kofi and Xavier come from the crowd and attack Usos in the ring, and they beat them down. They tease using steel chairs on them, but then the Usos escape. So, I wish they'd do more talking segments with these two, because that's where really they're at their best. Went to an interview with Renee Young, interviewing Randy Orton. Boring as always. Go to the Fashion Police segment. I don't know if they're making fun of Twin Peaks. I think they parodied that last week. I don't know what the show was this week. I missed it, but then it was just Fandango coming back. Nothing really happened. Arn Anderson at the end was kind of cool, but they didn't really... they didn't hit at Harper and Rowan at all, but the stuff with Arn Anderson was cool. Charlotte's out for a match at Lana. So Charlotte squashes Lana, obviously. Match in a couple minutes. Barely any offense for Lana. Charlotte, crowd likes her a lot. I like her a lot. But I really like her more. I really like her as a heel. I think she's just great as a heel. And, she's doing the whole smiling baby face, doing her dad's strut, to kind of, get the fans to chant woo. And, the fans really like her. And, again, I'm a fan of her. So I think she's just so much better as a heel. I wish they'd allow her just to be a heel, because she's great at that. I don't know why they keep mentioning Tamina. Tamina and Nia Jax are just fucking terrible. But since they're part of that Samoan family that's related to The Rock, that's why they have their jobs. But Tamina and Lana, it's the dumbest shit. No one cares. So next is Shane McMahon's out. So Shane McMahon, he's out now. He talks about the match, the problem they had last week. He introduces Kevin Owens first, then he's going to introduce AJ. I'm thinking it's going to be Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens at Hell in a Cell, but I could be wrong with it. But that's where I kind of see this going. So the segment was actually really entertaining. Both guys are massively over. There's dueling chants for both of them. Obviously, Kevin Owens is in his home country, so he was very over. But AJ is also very over. Toronto's a very hardcore wrestling crowd. Kevin Owens brings up during the segment how the McMahon screwed Canadians. He brings up the Montreal screw job, and then a loud, "You screwed Brett" chant. Just takes over the arena, really loud. I'm just thinking to myself, it's 20 years since the Montreal screw job. We really have to keep bringing it up every single time WWE is in Canada. They always have to bring it up. Whenever they're in Canada, always bring it up. It's incredible. Just fucking stop talking about it. I'm so fucking sick of hearing about it. Then after that, Kevin Owens got some heat. Well, he deserved it. So, saying Brett deserved it, he got a lot of heat for that. That was actually really, that was a good line. And then they show stuff, with, they talk about AJ and Shane's history, and AJ putting him through the car window. Then, they even show a thing with Shane McMahon refereeing a match back in Survivor Series 98, the Dudley Game Survivor Series with Stone Cold and Mankind. God, I forgot that. And I remember when Shane gave Austin the finger. Of course, they bleeped it out, but we never see that now. The segment was entertaining. It ends with, the KO and Shane, and AJ fighting, but then AJ accidentally gives Shane the Pele kick trying to hit KO. I thought that was well done. Naomi and Carmella is up next. Just hearing Tamina talk makes me want to turn the TV off. She is so fucking terrible. They have that goddamn interview backstage of her and Lana. Get these fuckers off the TV. They're fucking horrible together. Put Lana back with Rusev. Tamina is the worst. She is worse than Nia Jax. Nia Jax has potential, but she's just too green and too fucking dangerous in the ring. Tamina is just god-awful. And where the fuck is Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch doesn't have a fucking spot on this damn show. Fuck. I mean, they don't have anything for Becky. Nothing. No storyline direction at all. Carmella is out now. I think James Ellsworth's suspension's up. I mean, hopefully, I just wish they don't bring him back and just fire that guy. That guy he is useless. So Carmella beats Naomi after Ellsworth interferes and attacks Naomi. Just wish they'd fire this guy. I mean, his time's up. He has nothing. He's not going to be anything. Just don't get why they keep him around. So up next is a Nakamura interview with Renee Young, and I'm thinking to myself, when this guy doesn't talk, he's at his best. I'm afraid this is going to be a disaster. Before that, they show Ellsworth and Carmella in the back talking to Natalia. This was just miserable. I like to tell you, why is she getting this title shot? It should be Charlotte in there. It's just so stupid. So the Nakamura interview was actually pretty decent. It wasn't too bad. The English barrier is definitely going to be a problem with him going forward, but I thought the interview went pretty decent with Renee. I liked the format. It was a lot better. So, just having him in the live crowd talking. So, I don't expect him to win, but even if he does, it's going to be a 5-second title reign. So, it is what it is. Just, McCall, he's coming out right now. He's such a horrible champion. He's the worst champion ever. Just seeing him, you can see the skin and acne on his back from all the steroids he's done. It's just so fucking miserable seeing him on TV. He's such a bad champion. He's just fucking juiced up to steroids. It's incredible. I know he's in Canada. He's going to get cheered up. He might be. He seems like a decent guy. I've heard people say he's a nice guy. I'm sure he is. Just he's not champion. Not champion material. So in this match, Randy Orton's getting booed heavily because they're in Canada. And of course, Jinder Mahal is really from Canada, so Jinder's getting cheered a lot in this match. They actually have Randy Orton pin Jinder Mahal clean in the middle of the ring after he dropped him with 3 straight pay-per-views in a row. So those 3 pay-per-views mean shit. Right. They're just an Orton win. I'm afraid that means Mahal's probably retaining the title at SummerSlam. Rusev's coming right now to attack him. I actually really liked how the show ended. It faded to black, and right as it fades to black, when you see Randy Orton walks in the back, you see Rusev hit him with a super kick, and the show immediately ends. I thought that was actually really cool, so that was a nice touch. But, I mean, the Toronto crowd was good. It's just, I don't know. I mean, some of the storylines, some of the directions, just not interested in, and I'm not excited for SummerSlam at all. I am not hyped up for this show. I don't like most of the matches, and I think it's going to be very difficult to get through that show. It's going to be 6 hours. I'm going to be bored to death for most of it. So this show didn't really help my interest at all.